Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you are enjoying your snow day. I hope that you are safe and that you are sound and that everybody around you is also the same. So I'm going to do a little bit of work with you today. I'd like to call your attention to that I have put up a post. There's some interesting photos I think that you'll enjoy if you take a look at. I've got some information for you. You're going to continue to prepare for your unit test on Wednesday, January the 11th. So this is everything that's going to be included, plus one other topic when we return. You're going to be working on your curve sketching, and remember that's due on Monday, January the 9th. Down below, I say that I'm going to post a cumulative review. That'll just be a bunch of questions that you can work on. I'll do that later in the week. But today I want to do some videos of what we would have done today in class. I am sorry that it's getting posted so late. This is actually probably my fourth time doing this video. I've been making some algebraic errors, or people have been walking in on me, or neighbors have been ringing the doorbell. So we're going to work on this one more time, and hopefully this time's the charm. Let's look back on Thursday just for a minute. Thursday sort of slipped away from me. We were doing the questions. We talked about donuts. There was a lot of talk about donuts, and that's on me. We then talked about the homework take-up, and then I tried to do some proofs for you. I'm not sure it went extremely well near the end in terms of you guys understanding what was going on, and I did make a mistake or two that I needed to correct. Certainly shortened periods don't help with trying to get complex ideas across. But what I did do is I spent some time that night and I fixed up the PDFs and I made them a lot better for you. I do want you to spend some time and read them. I do think that they're complete, and I don't think you would have walked away from any lessons where I did the proofs knowing it full, as well as I want you to know it, as well as you need to know it for any sort of assessment. So you'd have to do this anyway. So at this point, I'm going to tell you, go through these proofs, and make sure that you understand them in the written format that they're in. If we need to, then talk to me on Wednesday and we can do the proof together again, and I can clarify any questions. The first one was a quick review of the proof that the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. You have very good notes on this one, but this was me just going through it very quickly, summarizing it, and hopefully that makes sense to you. The next one was the proof of the derivative of ln x. It was the first time that you saw that, and what was interesting was about this proof was I took it from ln x, I took it to log base e, I changed it to exponential, and then I took the derivative of both sides of the equations. I don't think you've seen that before. I chose to take the derivative of both sides of an equality and then work through it. No, you've seen it with implicit differentiation. Okay, so that's fine. That wasn't anything new. Please go through that. Make sure you understand what's going on. Let's look at the next one. The proof of the derivative of log base b of x and examples. So we did that one, and I cleaned it up again, and I put off little side notes here that I want you to read, and then we talked about it in general, and then I went and did some quick examples with you. So make sure that you understand this material. And the last one, well, that's when the wheels start to fall off the wagon. I'll be the first one to admit, I don't think we got through this as well as I wanted to. In fact, I think I was left sort of working on it when the bell went. So we have the proof of y equals b to the x. The new thing here was I took the ln of both sides. Now you know that from logarithmic properties in grade 12, that you can take the log of both sides of an equality and it still holds equal. And then I solved through with implicit differentiation and isolated for y prime. And then we did the same thing in general. So again, please read through this, make sure that you understand it, and yes, you are being held accountable for these proofs. I want you to have an understanding where some of this stuff comes from. So I did say that I'll do examples tomorrow. That was Thursday. Today is tomorrow, the Friday, but it's a snow day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a video with a bunch of examples for you. And these examples are going to help you with this homework that I assigned down here, 240 and 578. So I'm going to pause the video here. So if I goof up, I don't have to do this part of the video again. And I'm going to move on and do your video for your for your examples. All right, we'll be right back.